Good afternoon, everybody. Thank you so much for being in this presentation. It's a pleasure to be showing you this study case in this COP28. We're going to talk about a good project that we have implemented in Colombia. And this study case is about centralized air conditioning with a natural refrigerant, in this case with R290. This presentation I am going to make with the engineering Francisco Charut. Francisco is responsible of the project in Thermotar company. Thermotar is the company that produces these systems. This project was approved by Multilateral Fund of Montreal Protocol, and the agency GDP was supported in the technical aspect. It should be noted that Thermotar was a company that has committed in reduce the use of the refrigerant gases with GWP and ODP. Before beginning all about this study case, I would like to comment how Colombia to face the natural refrigerants that are using in different technologies. Colombia has been working with the natural refrigerant for more than 8 years, getting achievements and contribution from the Montreal Protocol to climate action. But the most important objectives that looking for in this kind of the project is ensuring the safe handling of the natural refrigerants and good management of the risks associated with them in the refrigeration air conditioning sector. Likewise, the aspects that I have always included in this implementing of this project are related to the designs, the standard, and the training of the servicing sector. For encouraging the technologies with the natural refrigerant, we have been working in the tax incentive. In a sense, all projects with the natural refrigerant have not only contributed to recovery of the ozone layer, but have contributed to the reduction of the climate change. Projects related to the natural refrigerant reduce the direct impact generated by the refrigerant with the GWP and include potential for improvement energy efficiency. So I am going to give the floor to Francisco. Francisco is in Thermotar. Go ahead, Francisco.
Thank you, Edwin. I am here located at Thermotar. We are an air conditioning company established in 1978 with the sole purpose of developing and manufacturing high quality air conditioning systems for the Latin America and Caribbean market. We are currently involving ourselves in the North America market. Hopefully we can get in there with this R290 project. I am located here in the safety cabin of R290 line. We have designed a safe operation and adherence to safety standards for handling and maintenance of these systems, falling under ISO 5149 with the support of international consultants. Our systems have hermetic design of the electrical box of the condensing unit, which will avoid interaction between electrical components and refrigerant in the event of leakage. Our equipment currently is set to be 3 to 5 tons cooling with a refrigerant charge limit not exceeding 1,500 grams. Our application of electronic control cards and ultrasonic sensors for micro leak detections are located in the evaporator unit, as well as the implementation of a pump down system in case of a leak detection, which will disable the compression phase. This will help us have a much safer system. As I mentioned, I am in the safety cabin, which you can see in the top left of your screen. The whole production line has been developed from scratch, and it is based in 3 parts. The first part is the low risk, which is the welding, the helium hermeticity test, the equipment vacuum, followed by the high risk, which is the refrigerant charge and leak test, which will be done here. And then once these systems are approved, they go out the line for packaging. This system is not only greener and safer for the environment, but it is also much more higher quality than the other refrigerants. And we have a cabin to prove so, which can test systems up to 5 tons, which you can see in the bottom left of your screen. We have tested with the ISO 16358-1 following their regulations, we're using a wet bulb temperature of 75 degrees and a dry bulb temperature of 95 degrees. And these systems, to sum up, our designs are brand new. They are made specifically for this refrigerant. We have a new manufacturing line to adapt to the refrigerant and the safety standards required. It's a system that is much more efficient, up to 30% more efficient than R410A, as you can see in the bottom left. We have also adapted to international standards in order to accomplish this project. Also, we are working in the strengthening of the training of technicians that work in installation and maintenance sector, given the flammability of this refrigerant. That's why we are developing a support plan in order to make sure that the standards are followed. By doing so, we have an annual reduction of 238,000 tons of CO2 equivalent in a system that is much more efficient, it's greener, and it's safer for the planet. Edwin, thank you so much for your time.
Thank you, Francisco. This was our presentation. Thank you for your attention.